What's up, Bot Nation? You may know us for our gaming and for various other things along the way, but welcome to our Bullshit Awards ceremony. This is the first annual Botty Awards of 2025. Chris and I are going to be going through awards that we're going to be giving random trends from the internet, influencers, whatever else. They don't actually receive anything because we have no money to get them anything, but they do get a big head nod and a shout out on the Bot Bros Gaming channel. We're also going to be giving awards, remember, awards, to our subs and some of our moderators as well. So stick around to the end if you are any of those, because you might see your name called out too. Category number 1 for the day is going to be the strongest influencer up-and-comer of 2025. I'm going to read out the 4 nominees first, and then we're going to tell you who our winner is. It's written down in this envelope. How exciting. So to start off with, our first nominee is Boythrob, strong up-and-comer on TikTok. You might have seen them around. We've got Pixel Punk Princess as our second nominee. Snack Goblin TV is our third nominee for this one, and Crypto Dad 420 is our fourth. Now, with this one, you might already know who the winner's going to be. It was pretty clear to me once I read the nominees. I obviously don't know yet because I've got to open the envelope, but I could have a good guess. And the winner is Boythrob, everybody. Now, these guys, you might not know, went from 0 to 1 million followers, or over 1 million now, in 2 months. A faux boy band at one point, now releasing real songs and trying to get their friend from India into Hollywood. Hopefully they can get it done. Congratulations to Boythrob. What a year you've had, even though it only started in November, and good luck for 2026.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're on to our second category here. It is the most unhinged video clip of the year. We have some strong nominees in this category, guys. We have Grandma Speedruns Costco. We have Guy Who Microwaved a Cloud. We have AI Cat That Keeps Filing Taxes, and the toddler who reviews horror movies. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're just going to get stuck into the winner here in this same envelope that has all the winners in it, which is totally a different one than Matt had. And the winner for this one is Grandma Speedruns Costco, 48 million shares, a sponsorship from Mobility Scooters, and a kick-ass grandma, guys. Beautiful. Thank you very much.
Category 3, more relevant to us, is the gamer moment that broke the internet. We've got some really strong competitors here. Let's see who they are. Number 1 is the guy who beat Elden Ring 2 with a steering wheel. Crazy feat. Not a lot of people will forget that moment. Number 2, the streamer who forgot they were live for 6 hours. I'm pretty sure he ended up with a permanent ban for some things that were going on in the background there. You'll have to look it up because I'm not explaining it here. The VR player who punched a hole through the multiverse and their wall. How exciting was that? VR fail compilations are probably one of my favourite videos going around right now, just watching people falling and things like that. So the winner is going to be the streamer who forgot they were live for 6 hours. Again, you're going to have to look it up and see what happened, but a very interesting one there. Shout out to him, even though he doesn't have an account anymore.
Alright, ladies, gentlemen, and non-binary, we're on to a number 4 category here. The most overused TikTok sound that we still secretly love. The nominees: Wake Up Babe, new law just dropped. I'm not wrong, I'm just early. This is why we can't have normal Tuesdays. Bro thinks he's in a trailer. The winner, the trusty envelope. The winner is Bro Thinks He's in a Trailer, used 14 million edits, 13 million of which were dramatic slow-mos.
That brings us to category number 5, which is the best internet feud that should have probably stayed in the group chat. Nominee number 1 is the 2 podcasters that were arguing about who invented the phrase touching grass. Who knows? That goes back way too far for anyone's memory. The streamer versus their own alt account, which is an interesting one. Good way to get a little bit of hype, because I think we've had that thought at some point as well at the Bot Bros headquarters. And finally, third nominee, Bot Bros Gaming versus Creepcraft. You had to be there, didn't you? And the winner, I've lost my envelope, is Bot Bros Gaming versus Creepcraft. One for the ages, ladies and gentlemen. One that I think if you factor in the fact that Adam Savage, one of our mods, was donating to Creekcraft with our name in the donation, so it read it out to his millions of people in his stream. I think it's pretty safe to say that Bot Bros Gaming took that one home. Alright guys, that takes care of the formalities, and now we have some awards for the people that are near and dear to our hearts, people in our chat, people running our moderation and our subs as well. So these are what we like to call the actual Botty Awards, and we're going to start with the Honorary Bot Bros Award. Now, it was too hard to whittle this down really and work this one out, wasn't it? So we've got two people that have won this award for this year, for the last year, sorry, for 2025. People that have been alongside us in our chat, moderating, talking to us in our Discord, people we've spent times in calls with, played games with, all of that, all of the above. So, without further ado, the first co-winner of the Honorary Bot Bro Award is Stella Wolf
and Adam Savage. What a guy.
Congratulations to you both, boys. We'll see more of you in 2026, I'm sure. Thank you for all of your efforts, and we'll be moving into the next category now. Chris.
Alright, for the next special award is for our top moderator. This person's been working day in, day out, always pretty much the first one in the chat. One of the OGs. Named a few Pokemon after him as well in the Nuzlocke. Let's have a look at that next winner for the top moderator of 2025 is BBG, the Hooded Kid. Good on you, brothers.
Congratulations, mate. See more of you in 2026 as well. Alright guys, third award for the botties here, the subs botties, the people's botties, is the Top Fan Award. This has been a battle throughout the year between who gets that number one on their name when they're dropping comments between a lot of people. But it's actually ended in a tie. I checked last night. Without further ado, the winners of the Top Fan Award is Yata and
BBG Zyle.
Congratulations to you both, guys. Always good to have you both around. Hope you enjoyed having the year that you did with us, and this shout out too. Now, before we get to our final award, which is the top donator of the year, we're going to just throw out some honorary mentions for the many, many subs that we do have. It was really hard to get this list down, so we just want to give some shout outs to some people that we met along the way as well. Starting with probably our first most consistent sub, which was Styles. Big shout out to Styles.
OG Styles, first dude to I think comment on one of my live streams or our first Roblox stream. OG Styles there, so shout out to you, brother.
And he was around quite a while, so good on him. Fatmir as well, who's also one of our top mods and most consistent people. And that being said, we've got Bread too.
Alright, another couple honorary mentions here for our people. Soldier Josh, Francis, Edward Bellina, Francis Noah, our boy. Thanks for coming in to heaps of streams with the lads. Appreciate you big time.
Yada with the Top Fan Award. So now with that, we get to our final award, which is the Top Donator. If you were in the stream, you remember because it was absolutely insane. It all happened in one stream. It was about 350 Australian dollars. And without any surprise to anybody, the winner, Merge.
Merge, we thank you very much. We're not too sure if you used your mum's credit card or not, but thank you, Merge. Thank you, Merge's mum. Appreciate the donos. We've made it now. We're balling. Thanks to you, mate.
And before we sign off here, shout out to Skinwalker, who came second for donations, Adam Savage in the third place spot as well. Thanks to all of you guys and anybody else who's donated that hasn't been mentioned as well. And of course the subs, the likes, the comments, everything else along the way. Been a great 2025. The summary with the Botty Awards just keeps it feeling even better. Thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe, share, comment and like, and we'll see you in the next one.
Let's just run it.
Yeah, wonderful. I mean, fuck, we can cut it and do whatever we want. Alright guys, that takes care of the formalities. Just trying to think what to say.
Just say we're gonna do.
Fucking, this is mine and Chris's bullshit award ceremony.
Yeah, just say that.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, that's good. That's really good.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.